Hey Flosstube, Vanessa the Singing Stitcher here. Everybody's been doing their WIP parades. I don't have that many WIPs, so I'm going to call it my WIP update. Not that I've touched some of these in quite a while. I'm kind of focused on two right now. So, we are going to start with this one. Ugh, that lighting is awful. Give me 1 second. Maybe make that light go away a little better. Whatever. Okay, so this is the sash of a wizard. And this is stitched on 18 count navy blue Aida. And it is Gold Collection Petites Mystical Light. And that is what it's going to look like when it's finished. I believe I started this during Stitch Mania. That's it. That's as far as I've got. So, yeah. So that's WIP number 1. Ooh. Don't have a lot of room here. We're on my coffee table. WIP number 2 is Dimensions Gold Collection, Frosty Morning. This is stitched on, I believe it is 16 count light blue Aida using the floss provided. And this is, you know what? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm going to say it's like my first full coverage piece. Like ever. But I don't know. I have some that are close to being full coverage elsewhere, but no. This is it. So I started this January 1st, 2017. And that is as far as I've gotten. It's not for lack of not wanting to do it. I have, like I said, I have a couple others on the go that I'm focusing on. I'm gonna say my goal for this one is to have it finished by the end of 2018. So December 31st, 2018. But it's a loose goal, and I have other things I would like to stitch, so yeah. We will see. Like I said, I will pick this back up. I do enjoy stitching on it, so yeah. So that is Frosty Morning, Dimensions Gold Collection Kit. Just let me get stuff out of the way here. Next up, we have Joan Elliott's Stardust Fairy, and this was done in conjunction with DMC to get us all using their lovely products. Yes, I use that term loosely. We've got some of their satin, aka rayon floss. We have their metallics, and there will be beads. And that is as far as I've got on her. I started her December 31st, 2016. I sat up watching television waiting for my husband to get home. He was playing a New Year's Eve gig, and I just wanted to start her. And if you can hear that, that would be Lola snoring. So, yeah, she's kind of loud. So this is done on the called for, I believe it's Gold Sparkle, or maybe it's Silver Sparkle. Silver Sparkle, 14 count Aida. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you all know what this looks like. I didn't feel like pulling out the picture of it. My goal for her, it's kind of a loose goal. I want to have her finished December 31st, 2017. So yes, this is one that I am focusing for a finish on for this year. Next up, we have Rapunzel from the Primitive Hair. I started this, I honestly couldn't tell you when. It was this year. I know it was this year, 2017. I don't know when. I didn't bother looking at my notes. But I've started stitching this on the same fabric I stitched the Snow White Primitive Hair piece on, which is Off-White 18 count Aida. And as you can see, that is as far as I've got. I again, not because I don't like it. I mean, okay, sure, stitching the bricks for the tower is somewhat tedious. But my plan for this, again, I think it's a loose goal. I would like to have this finished by the end of 2018. So yeah, I had planned, because this calls for both DMCs and I believe it's Gentle Arts. My plan was to stitch all of the DMC and then wash the piece, because I stitch in hand. If you can't tell by how wrinkled my fabric is, I hold my fabric in my hands. So I stitch in hand. So, you know, your oils from your hands, whatever dust, etc., get on the piece. So I figured if I get all the DMC parts stitched first, I can then wash it and then stitch the Gentle Arts and then just worry about ironing it and framing. My plan is, I have the other fairy tale pieces. Wow. I think there's a Cinderella and wow, I can't remember. There are 4 of them though. Snow White, Rapunzel, Cinderella. I can't think of the other one. But anyway, my plan is to stitch them all on 18 count off-white Aida and have them all framed at the same time so that they are framed the same. Now, I don't mean they need to have the same mat, but I want them to have the same frame. I don't want to take one in to have it framed now, and then when I finish this, say by the end of the year or whatever, have that frame be discontinued. So that's my plan for that. So again, loose goal, end of 2018. And lastly, we have Darth Vader. Now, if you've been checking me out on Instagram, I've been posting on this one a lot. This I am focusing on a finish for December 31st, 2017. So this is a pattern I purchased on Etsy. It's Natalie Needlework, I believe. And basically it's Darth Vader. From here he's got his arm that goes up in a fist. And the Death Star is shown in his cape, which is pretty cool. I'm stitching this for my husband. You may remember I stitched the Darth Vader head and the Stormtrooper head for him. So yeah, this is my yearly Star Wars piece for him. This is stitched on 14 count white Aida using DMC, and there's like, well, let's see, it's all right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then black. As you can see, my blacks are empty. So yeah, not many colors, which is cool. What happened was I stitched until I ran out of black. I think I've used about 4 whole skeins on this, and then because I was too lazy to go to the basement and get more black floss, I started working on the shades of gray. So there's, I hesitate to call it confetti, because it's really not that bad, but there's, you know, individual stitches here and there of different shades of gray. So yeah, I will be working on this when I put everything away, because this is what I was supposed to be working on today. But I got bitten by the finish bug. So yes, this is Darth Vader. I'll pan out again. So that is my WIP parade / WIP update for you. And today is, oh God, what day is it? Hang on. Does my phone want to tell me? Today is Saturday, October the 14th. So we're halfway through October. It has been months since I've done a video, so again, like I said in my other one, it's a matter of, do I want to get everything together to film a video? Would I rather sit and stitch? Well, I'd rather sit and stitch. So there you have it. It is 8 o'clock at night. I need to make myself some sort of snack, and then I will get back to stitching. Oh, I should tell you, this is off by a row. Yeah. I noticed because basically what I did is I'm a center starter for the most part, so I started around here and then worked my way up here and then worked my way down. And then you can probably see, the lines. But I stitched I did rows of 30. And then I did rows of 30. And then I came over here and just filled in. But as I was coming up to meet what I had done here, I noticed when I got up to here, things were not lining up. And so there is a whole row on my pattern that I don't know where I lost it, but I did. I'm going to give you a very quick look. Blah, blah, blah. Check that out. See, that's the row that's missing. That's it. That's all you get. Yeah, I even highlight as I go, but apparently I can't count or something. I don't know. I tried to figure out where it was. I'm at the point where I just don't care. So I'm finding it somewhat annoying. Basically, I stitch to about here. And then I stitch my way up. Just to sort of... Because here it's not messed up. But like I said, there's that one line. So I basically work my way up to that line and I work my way down to that line. Ugh. Big fat hands. So yes, 2 videos in one night. Who'd have thunk it? But I have the house to myself, and I thought I'd do this. So again, thank you for sticking with me, sticking around. If you're still subscribed to me, if you're a new subscriber, yay! Thanks. I'm sorry, that was really lame. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you all for continuing to make your videos. Because although I am woefully behind, because I have subscribed to about 250 of you, I really enjoy listening to you while I'm at work. I listen while I'm sitting there working on spreadsheets at the office. And then when I work at the liquor store and I'm stitching, I listen to you there. So thank you all. Take care.